Hi everyone, this video is about finding inspiration. At some point of our life, we all go through a situation where we feel that we have failed. That's when we need somebody to motivate us, inspire us, and how are we able to uplift ourselves from that, feeling low, depressed, and fallen state. That's what this video is about. I'll also be sharing one common factor between Elon Musk and me, so stay tuned and keep watching. Welcome to Shine with Shobs. This channel is all about making you shine with my healthy diet and building your emotional strength. So make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any new updates from me. At some point of our life, we all go through a situation where we feel that we have failed, we feel low, we feel upset, we feel hopeless, we feel helpless. And that's the feeling that I was going through a few years back. I was feeling so low that I started to think that this is the end of the world. I couldn't control my tears. The feeling creeped so deep inside me that I thought that I'll never be able to lift myself up. But I had to. One good thing that helped me is I'm always able to find some good things in bad, or trying to find some positive feelings when I feel negative. So I wiped my tears and I asked myself, how many other successful people who share the same birthday? I just wanted to look up. So I thought, well, my birthday falls on June 28th. So why not I look up some successful people? So I started looking, and when I started looking, the first picture that popped was Elon Musk. Yes, his birthday falls on June 28 too. And then as soon as I saw that, I felt, wow, his birthday is on June 28 too? Wow. That must be something. Where is he and where am I? But that day, that moment inspired me, making me think that if he can do, I can do something too. And just like that, positivity was instilled in me and I was able to lift myself up. People fall, people fail, people feel low. It's okay. It's okay to fail, it's okay to feel low, it's okay to fall. But the most important thing is, how are you able to lift yourself up? How are you able to get yourself up and keeping yourself positive and keeping yourself motivated, keeping yourself going? That's the most important part. But sometimes, you need somebody to inspire you. Sometimes you need somebody to motivate you. Sometimes you seek that inspiration, you seek that motivation. And when you see something, some positivity in others, it reminds you that, yes, if he can do it, I can do it too. I truly wanted to share this experience with you because many people out there, like me, might be feeling so low, might be feeling failed in their, whatever they are seeking, whatever they are building. Sometimes they feel low, sometimes they feel upset, they are unable to achieve their dreams. So my message today is, maybe, if you see some successful people who share the same birthday, you might be able to find some common points between you and that successful person, and it might inspire you, it might motivate you. So don't give up on yourself. We all fall, we all fail, we all feel low, we all feel upset. But from that state, how are we able to lift ourselves up and feel inspired, feel motivated to do something again and to build something again, to create something new? So that's what's more important. That's the inspiration that I got. So that's how I have this book. And the more I read about Elon Musk, I was able to relate so many things with myself. The message that I got through this book is, life is not perfect, but among that imperfection, how you motivate yourself and how you keep going, how you move forward, how you keep believing in yourself without giving up and try to achieve your dreams, how you try to create your own path even in that imperfect moment. That's what makes you perfect. That's the message that I got. Life is never going to be perfect. There's always something or the other. You have to encounter something or the other, right? We all go through so many things. So life cannot be perfect. Life is not perfect. But among that imperfection, the way you carry yourself, the way you lift yourself up, the way you motivate yourself up, and the way you inspire, and the way you keep going, keep moving forward, believing in yourself, and trying to find a path, trying to find a way, trying to create your own inspiration and aspirations to climb or move forward is what's going to make it perfect. And that day I thought to myself, yes, no matter what, life is going to pull you down. It's going to pull you down, and there are going to be moments when you are going to feel low. It's not always, the joyous moment or happy moment. The sad moments are going to creep in. The low moments are going to creep in. You are going to fall. You are going to fail. But the way you lift yourself up and the way you motivate yourself in believing in yourself and keep yourself going, keep yourself moving forward is what life is all about, and that's what makes it perfect. Everybody has a story to share. Everybody has gone through many difficult situations, right? We all go through difficult situations. So I started thinking, what is that difficult situations? Maybe it can be during childhood time, in the past, or in the teenage, or during your college times, or during your work time, or now, every time. We all go through many different difficult situations. We all go through difficult situations. But I was trying to, after reading this book, I was trying to see what examples of my own experience, how I can relate more, and what is that one story that I can say that yes, that was a difficult situation and how I tackled it boldly by taking a bold step, how I was able to tackle. It can be even a simple one. It doesn't matter. That simple situation can be difficult to you. It may not be difficult to others because others may see it a simple way. But for you, it can be a difficult situation. And how are you able to tackle that situation? And how are you able to move forward from that situation? The experience that you go through, that you are able to tackle that difficult situation, is something huge for you. So that tells me that everyone goes through a difficult situation, but sometimes we tackle it and then we forget about it. And then again, when we encounter this failure, or when we try to fall down, and then we feel hopeless and we feel helpless, we tend to forget the past situation where and how we were able to tackle, and we tend to forget our own strength. So that's when we need to remember some of the past situation, how we were able to tackle that situation, no matter how small or big, it doesn't matter, but the way you were able to tackle that situation, because that's where you find your own strength. How did I deal with it? How was I able to tackle that? Where did the strength come from? You need to ask those questions, and you will be surprised to recognize your own strengths. And those are the strengths that will come in handy when you fall again, when you fail again. Recognize those strengths, appreciate yourself, and those are the strengths that will keep you going, keep you moving forward. And I'm going to share one such experience, true story that happened to me. way back in 1994, life took me to China, and I was working back then. I was working and I was earning pretty well, but life took me there. In whatever situation I had to go, I had no choice at that time. I landed and ended up in China, not knowing what's going to happen. And at that time, nobody spoke a word in English. And I was like, wow, what happened? Where have I come? You know, I had such a good job. I had to leave that job and I'm here. The situation brought me because of my dad's posting there. So I decided to travel along with him, not knowing what am I going to encounter or what's going to happen, that situation. After landing there, I realized that it was such a tough situation. Nobody spoke a word in English. And wherever I went for a job, they would ask, do you know Chinese? Do you know Mandarin? And I didn't know a word. And they said, okay, so there's not going to be any job. And I was completely shattered. I was completely in tears. And I was like, what have I done? Where have I come? I don't know what I'm going to do. And I was feeling so helpless. I was feeling so hopeless. And I didn't know how to tackle that situation. There was no going back. And to deal with this situation was so tough, so difficult. I didn't know anyone. There was no friends. And it was completely a strange land for me. I was completely helpless and I was completely lost. I had only two choices in front of me, either swim or sink. The choice that I made was to swim. I thought to myself, okay, I'm in a strange land. I don't know anyone. I don't know the language, but I have to make it happen. This is not like today's time. Because in today's time, people speak English, people speak a lot of different languages, people know different cultures. In 94, not many people knew about the world, about the cultures, about the language. Not many people spoke English. And I saw that real Shanghai grow in front of my eyes. There were not many cars, not many high-raised buildings. There were so many just, cycles around me. I was like, okay, here is the situation I need to tackle. I need to deal with it. I know I'm completely shattered. I know I'm completely helpless and hopeless, and I have to wipe my tears. I have to lift myself up, and I've decided to swim. So no matter what, I need to find a way to swim. So how am I going to swim? Is to try to learn that language. And how am I going to learn the language? It was so difficult for me because I used to be such a shy person. I'm not a person who would go easily and freely mingle with people. I was so shy. It was so difficult for me to just go out there and speak to strangers. It was so difficult. But I decided to go street by street. Every day I used to go and I used to listen to them. I used to listen how they deal in market, the selling and buying. It's so easy. Like I used to try to find the words related through their actions, and I started slowly picking up a few words. And I also did a 3 months of basic Mandarin, so that helped me a bit. And believe it or not, within 6 months I was able to pick up Mandarin, and within 6 months I was able to find a job. And after 6 months I made plenty of friends, and that land was not a strange land anymore. I started making a lot of friends and I traveled. My life became much easy. That moment felt so good. And I thought to myself, I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful that I decided to swim and not sink. That was such a difficult situation, and I was able to deal with that situation, and I was able to tackle that. I was able to overcome that situation, and today I'm so proud. But sometimes those difficult situations we tend to forget. So that's what happened a few years back when I was completely, upset and low and try to find some inspiration, sometimes your own experience, how you were able to tackle and overcome, you tend to forget. But thankfully, I was able to find some inspiration through Elon Musk and his book. And the common factor was our birthday, right? June 28, that's today. June 28 is his birthday and my birthday. And I'm so thankful that I decided to find some inspiration and motivation through this book and Elon Musk himself. The reason that I'm trying to share this story is I hope you might find some inspiration in your own way as well. So that's the reason I'm also sharing this, some of my experience and how I was able to find inspiration in Elon Musk or through his book. Today when I see myself, yes, I own this small little YouTube channel that I created and I'm passionate about it. My learning journey continues, trying to see how can I help others through my channel. So this is a small step for me. If somebody can find some inspiration through my channel, I'm able to help. That's the joy, that's the little joy that I get end of the day. And I'm sure Elon Musk is also getting that little joy end of the day, that he's able to help millions and billions of people. So in his own way, and today I'm able to help in my own way, right? So that's the small things that I relate. So you can find some people where you are able to relate. That way you find inspiration and how they're able to motivate you and inspire you, and how they're able to lift yourself up, and how they're able to instill some positivity in you. So that's what makes life more meaningful. And I hope you will find some inspiration through this video as well. Now let me share the biggest fact that I discovered between Elon Musk and me. We not only share the same birthday, same month, but we share the same year. Yes, believe it or not, I can't believe too. We both share the same year. Yes, so we both are hitting half century today. Counting the blessings today as I hit half century. Life is too short. I don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. But today I was able to live this day, and I was able to hit this half century, and I was able to make this golden year, and I'm able to make this video today. I am blessed. I can only be grateful, and I'm counting my blessings. So happy birthday to you, Elon, and happy birthday to me. And the message to you all is keep on dreaming, keep on inspiring, keep on smiling. And the most important part is try to find a way to lift yourself up. Falling and failing is fine. But most important is how are you able to lift yourself up from that situation. So that's what this video is all about. So that's the book, Elon Musk. It says Tesla, SpaceX and the Quest for a Fantastic Future by Ashlee Vance. If you were able to find some inspiration through this video, share this with your friends and family. Stay tuned for more such exciting videos, and don't forget to shine with Shobs.